what's done to the history, this country, old theater. Look at the state of this place. Absolutely sad. Sadly, the theater and the entertainment has now been replaced by the smokers and skaters and graffiti artists defacing this historical building and leaving behind those glass facades that has absolutely no character. It's just plastic frames cladded with facade that is fragile and has absolutely no character. Look at this building that stood here magnificently, and yeah, there's a viewing tower at the top. And today, let me take you closer to show what it looks like. This is what happens in the name of democracy, that you are destroying the very fabric of how this nation was built. And here is a democracy for you in reality. Sadly, a very powerful statement from the past has been defaced by the uninterested, completely lost new generation of citizens of this country who do not value or give importance to the country they were born. If you really don't have a feeling for the nation, what is the purpose of a flag? Today, they rather give significance to a flag that looks like the colors of the white light in a prism than the flag that they pledge allegiance to. Flags that have been posted in the face, in the virtual world, that is causing tremendous mental struggle. Today I saw two youngsters, the face as long as it was dragging on the floor, not even their teens yet. They couldn't smile, they could not have any interaction with their parents. Well, sad to say, that is what we are producing on the planet today. And this magnificent structure that was built many years ago, decades, today has been defaced with absolutely no importance given or shown to its museum of technique. Look at this. Why we have this problem on the planet today? It is the freedom. It is so-called the freedom and the so-called the expression without direction, expressing in frustration more like, rather than expression of their own mind. The mind has been evaporated. Look at this. I'm sadly and giving significance to people. Facades like Novotel, these glass towers, those will crumble down compared to this magical structures that stood here for centuries. Well, I'm sure Time will tell what went wrong with our old ways of doing things and holding on to the, look at these mighty, powerful statements in this sculpture and statue. Looking around, I'm absolutely saddened by, after, what's that, 86, 30, it's almost 46 years ago. Wow. Facade defaced, graffiti, every space of these fabulous columns. These children of today do not care of their forefathers, what they left behind. They rather show no respect and deface and urinate. Yes, they do. Look at this. I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up, folks. It's worrying trend that is sweeping across. This is what the democracy has done around the world. This is democracy. This is the modern day democracy. People do not understand what is freedom. Freedom is not about going about defacing the public properties and public space and urinating. I mean, you tell me which other words could I use to describe this defacing of this magnificent magical structure that stood here only to put up something called Intercontinental, to depreciate the value of this plaque. Maldacity. Why? Huh? Why would anyone do something to a beautiful sight? Theatre Lalka. Theatre Lalka. There's a theatre on the other side. There's another theatre here. That's still standing. The great musicians lived here. They performed here, did art, not what we see today on the facade. This historical building, why aren't they protecting it? They're given the freedom to express their frustration in graffiti and art and words and love and bodily parts in the most derogative way. And you can't smell the stench of urine and other here. Why would you do this? They've chiseled off the corner, stood here for centuries, and now this is a site of this magnificent theater. And that's what it looks like on the inside. It stood time. It stood revolutions. It had a great meaning until Skanska came and started ripping things down from the old days, start building big M's, big McDonald's and Coca-Cola, and mess up the innocent brains